In July this year, a little bitty coin was put on display for sale by the Royal Mint, and it had a little notice saying it was only available until the 1st of August 2019. It celebrates the win by England. Royal Mint said, "Remember where you were when England took on the world and won." And it was pretty much unannounced. No one really noticed it that much, but this little coin was put on sale for a very short period of time, and it contains the Lion of England, Queen's Beast design, but it's got a date of 2019, and it's presented in this Pride of England pack. So these coins took a while to be produced, and they only actually arrived from the Royal Mint today. I've seen them selling on eBay for about £32 plus postage. The Royal Mint original price was £13, but they kind of came and went almost with no fanfare, and pretty rare coin, really. I think it's unusual to see this kind of coin put on sale for a short period of time, and with a timeout date as well. So from the 1st of August, this timed out, they were no longer available, and so the few people who did manage to order one or grab it before that timeout date got lucky and got this coin. I think it's going to be one of these interesting rarities from modern rarities from the Royal Mint. Very nice. I was actually alerted to it by a Silver Forum member who said, "Please can you hop on before the deadline and buy me this coin?" He lives in Japan, and I didn't know anything very much about it at the time, but I thought I'll buy one for me as well. So I've got one for him and one for me. An interesting Royal Mint anomaly, not the kind of thing I'd normally pick up, but I thought you guys might be a little bit interested in this type of coin, which you may not have seen before from the Royal Mint. So the rest of this video is going to be showing you some of my more usual kind of things with a few arrivals, and we'll get on to that in 1 second. For the best quality gold and silver coins, it's thecoinconnection.co.uk with 2% discount code BEN all September. Before I show you guys some arrivals, I thought I'd just show you some gratuitous gold and just let you know what a privilege it is to be working with some of the best collectors of modern and old coins around in the UK, and to be able to send and submit some of your beautiful coins and a few of my own to NGC for grading, and then make that available to the wonderful community we have here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and the Silver Forum. Seems like there's always some great new arrivals, and I don't get as much of a chance as I might like sometimes to present some of the arrivals to you. So I've managed to cram in a couple of arrivals of coins into this video so we can see what people are sending to be submitted for grading. You saw in the last video the brand new Albert one, the Albert Sovereign, which had the Victorian Albert monogram to the left of the date. This one is the earlier one, the Victoria one. Probably a dozen or so of those Victoria coins have come my way so far for grading. The ones I've seen seem to have been in pretty good condition, and had some results back from those already, and they seem to have done pretty well. Hope the Albert ones, which I'm sure will be along for the next grading, will do just as well. So it'll be interesting to see next year in 2020 whether the Royal Mint carry on this kind of matte sovereign fetish that they've had for 2019, or whether they're going to find something else. You know, maybe 2020 will be the year of the reverse proof sovereign, or the sovereign with special letters around the outside or something. They've got to keep it fresh, keep it going, and find things to interest collectors. Some people have taken a cynical view of that, but I quite like to see these celebration sovereigns so long as they are unique designs. So what's going to be in the next one? I thought if we take a look at a couple of arrivals, you'll get some idea of the stuff that's coming in here. And of course, some idea also of the strategies that collectors have, which may apply to you. There may be things you want to do and maybe things you want to follow. But this particular collector, what he does is he tries to buy at a good price coins which are high value but may have some kind of handling damage. Maybe they're being proof coins sold as bullion. You get quite a bit of that, particularly on eBay, and it's absolutely amazing how many beautiful proof coins have got handling issues. Somebody's taken them out of the capsule, put their great big dirty fat thumbprint, right center of the coin, and of course you've then got a problem with it. These coins are not meant to be touched if they're proof, and it seems that over the years there's always a really good chance of somebody ignoring that, handling the coin, and and it's not the end of the world in terms of grading and conservation, because NGC, NCS do a really good job removing those marks, providing there's no physical damage, and getting the coins graded. So an American Eagle, a proof American Eagle, not a coin I get to see very often. If you're in America, you'll see loads and loads of these, but in the UK, you hardly see any American Eagles or proof American Eagles, silver or gold. They're pretty much an unusual sight, because probably in the same way as a sovereign might be a little bit of an unusual sight sometimes over in the States. We have the similar kind of thing in reverse with American Eagles, but it'll be nice. Now this coin is worth dwelling on for a second. It's really, really unusual to get one of these in for grading. It's an 1854 Philadelphia Mint $3 gold coin. I absolutely love $3 gold coins. This one is much nicer condition than the one I have in my collection, which is a details one. This doesn't look like it's particularly going to get details, although you never quite know. So many of these coins are. Why did they bring out the $3 gold piece? They bought it out because it bought 100 stamps at the time, and they thought it would be a good idea to have a gold coin that actually was denominated against a whole sheet of stamps. It was never incredibly popular, but a lot of these coins that are around were worn really, really heavily. So a lot of $1 gold pieces were used in jewellery, a lot of $3 gold pieces really heavily worn. So there really aren't that many good condition, numerically graded $3 gold pieces of any date. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that one does. Back to British coins, Samuel Johnson's diary. I don't think this was a pinnacle of 50p piece design, in all honesty. 2005 clearly wasn't a great year, but it does it okay. It's perfectly adequate, and hopefully that one will grade very well. Another 2005 coin, the proof $1 gold coin, Luna 1 rooster. So a nice assortment of coins that this guy's obviously picked up, and hopes that they'll grade well, and they probably will grade pretty well. And the only one which is really a question mark has got to be that $3 gold piece, and hopefully that one will grade pretty well as well. So I hope you like that. A few interesting arrivals and some interesting Lion of England 2019 British Pride coin.